Hi, this is a reflection video of how I've improved over the year and how I can improve if I had more advice. Think back when you first began school at Hopkins this year. You were most not used to having 6 teachers. How did you feel back then? Well, I thought that I wasn't going to be able to pass this year. It was going to be hard, and because we would have more homework and 6 different teachers, so you'd have a lot more to learn, but it was okay. What advice would you have given yourself to help yourself in the first quarter or first couple weeks? I would have told myself to pace myself when I was working on homework or projects, because if we had a lot, then I couldn't stay up all day. Like we didn't have all the time in the world. So now think of all that you have accomplished this year in class. Of what are you most proud of? I would choose the narrative essay that we did this year because it taught me how to pace and add a lot of dialogue, because I've never added so much dialogue in a narrative essay. And we also learned how to like what words to choose when we're doing your narrative essay and description. Now think of and what would you have done differently in this class if you had the chance? Well, I would have taken notes, because a lot of information comes from what the teacher's saying, and you could refer to those notes later when you're studying or something. Now think of all that you have accomplished in this year at Hopkins. Of what are you most proud of? I'm most proud of the posters that I've made this year because, well, like, not all of them were like last minute posters, and I've tried my hardest on them. And what would you do differently at Hopkins if you had the chance? I would have studied for science tests, because I know Miss Barrington isn't the easiest teacher I've had, and certainly the hardest. What advice would you have give to an incoming 7th grader at Hopkins and in this class? Well, I would tell them to study for tests and quizzes, because that's pretty much the most important, and to never work on a project the day before, because you always end up doing it like messily, and yeah. I would also ask them to pace themselves, as mentioned before, and to be careful when helping others. They could be giving you answers. That's all.